The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
And this week we're not distracted at all. We're here to tell you that ReviewParty.com is a podcast on the internet. You're listening to it. Somehow you're listening to it without even reading the title. I'm very impressed. You also didn't even know the genres, which are comedy, subgenre, internet culture, because we look at reviews from all over the internet, like Google, Kmart.com,
Yelp,
TripAdvisor, Yelp, Amazon. That's the main one.
That is the main one.
That is the number one, the one and only place to review items. Matt, if you were trapped on an Amazon, on the Amazon River, what product would you want to be reviewing?
I would want to be reviewing like one of those inflatable jacuzzis that like bachelors think like chicks are gonna love this sucker. You know what I mean? And they like nod their head with their mouth open.
You got the main canoe for survival, and then you got the chick inflatable raft tied to it for the party.
Exactly.
Factor.
It's wait, this is just a dream cruise. We're doing a float trip, guys. Float on down the Nile.
Those alligators are just for show. That's a little
The death roll. Don't worry about that.
Speaking of death roll, I have a review from Amazon for the Puzzled Sea Turtle plush hat. A super soft, warm hat with ear flaps, cozy fleece winter hat for kids and teens one size.
Kids, teens only.
Yeah, it's one of those hats with the big ear flaps.
Okay, with the squeezy squeeze and the thing does something?
Yeah, no.
Or just like, it hangs down all low?
Just big, hangy, furry hangers.
Okay, sort of goofy style ears.
Goofy ears with the big poofies on the top.
Okay.
No one in the ads for the is actually wearing it. They're just photoshopped on their head.
Of course.
Little girl, the Halloween one, the girl's very obviously wearing like a cat costume. She has little cat whiskers. She has a little frog on her head for some reason. What a failure of a Halloween costume. But Ebony Goodwin has a short review here. She titles their review, "A Hit at School." She writes, "Purchase for my son for school. It was such a great hit at school. He went to basketball practice and came back to his book bag in the gym, and it was stolen. It was cute, though. 5 stars.
Oh, God. That's probably because he was going to be hit at school for wearing a little frog hat like a dweeb.
You think someone saved him from being bullied?
Yeah. So he's got a guardian angel acting in his best interest. Like,
I heard a bunch of bullies talking. They were going to beat up this kid after basketball practice, and they caught him dead wearing that frog hat again. I got to save him.
Yeah, my family hates them frogs. We're going to teach them a lesson.
My mama said the only good place for a frog is with his legs skewered down above the barbecue rack. We're going to fillet that little boy like a frog, eat his little legs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jeremy's standing there. Oh, man. I don't even like this guy, but...
I hate this kid, but I can't let him get filleted like a frog.
Just wouldn't be Christian.
I can't live with that on my head.
Literally, that hat. I can't. And neither can this punk.
I can't let that happen to a little classmate. Imagine letting the sort of Hills Have Eyes characters that go to the school that we created. Letting them win. What precedent does that set? Who's next?
No. America becomes a dusty wasteland if we let that happen. There's barbed wire everywhere. People's heads are getting cut in half, just left and right.
You can't wear a hot dog shirt and leave the house without getting put in between some buns and getting eaten by a cannibal. Cannibal.
That's not the world I want to live in.
No.
So it's a good thing the hat was stolen. Kids, did it specify what grade this was? If there's basketball practice, it's at least middle school, most likely. We can assume.
You don't have that
later elementary
basketball.
Okay, yeah, later elementary.
Little elementary school kids love peeing in basketball shorts, dude.
And stealing stuff. Little kids
stealing stuff.
Little sticky-fingered robbers. So it wouldn't surprise me if this stuff, especially a school locker room or lack thereof. Things getting yanked, no doubt.
So many, when I was in school, so many Pokemon cards were getting stolen out of kids' lockers that we had to ban them. So
that the urban legend is true, yeah.
We can only hope that these freaking hats got banned.
I mean, I wore stupid stuff to school too. I don't think I've talked about this on the show, but there was... It was in middle school. I remember Fruit Loops had... like this limited edition Fruit Loops. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the Fruit Loops logo on the box had like gold foil.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that looks sick. That looks like a you could have that on a gold chain and walk around with it. So I cut it out and I put it on a lanyard and walked around school with it.
Hell yeah.
And then, like, at least one or two other kids started doing the same thing.
See, you were setting trends, dude.
Yeah, I'd get those the baby boxes that, you go to your cousin's house. Oh, dang, you got the baby boxes of cereal? Those were prime for just cutting up and putting on a lanyard. Wild times over at AMS.
You should get, you should have cut out Tony the Tiger's ass and put that on a lanyard and went around.
That would have been sick.
Right, everyone would have been, whoa, don't mess with that kid.
Yeah, girls may have talked to me. Even if to ask, what's wrong with you, they at least would have talked to me.
Hey, how you doing? What's your problem?
How long do you have for an explanation? Might take a while.
I know it won't take a while. Maybe.
Eating a box of baby cereal.
Eating a box of baby cereal over a review from
Google.
Oh,
if you want it.
I don't, but go ahead.
I can go to Amazon instead. But I already said Google. I guess just pick an emotion. Do you want fearful or do you want like pleading?
I guess I gotta go with like pleading.
Okay. This is a Google review for Northwest Eye Care. The review comes to us from Linda Willits. She writes, I have been a client. No, she doesn't even say I have. She just says, I've been a client for years. Today I was informed that my new insurance, due to a job change, was not a service provider with Northwest Eye Care. I understand, but I asked if I could get 1 month of my contact prescription while I find a new provider and get an appointment. I only have 5 days left of contacts and no glasses. The receptionist said no while I politely asked for mercy. She hung up on me, even though I was being kind and calm. This has been my experience with the provider over time. The doctors are good, but the office staff are not kind, pleasant, or helpful. Go somewhere else. 2 stars.
I gotta tell you, the secretaries and the office staff there, they're just doing what the doctor tells them to.
Standard operating procedure,
they're not the
my
boss.
lady.
Yeah, there's policies in place, likely put in by the doctor, and if it's a private practice, the doctor's probably the boss.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure their hands are tied no matter how much. Pleaded.
We want to help you. That was the line. I politely asked for mercy. Because what would be the opposite of that? To rudely ask for mercy?
Would you fucking cut me some slack here?
Mercy, come on.
You get out a gun. All right, I'd like some mercy.
Spare me or else.
That reminds me of a video. I just saw a TikTok of a lady was pumping gas and someone ran up to steal her car and was driving away, and she jumped on the hood and sort of grabbed both sides, you know, where the tires come up. I don't know, the wheel bells, I guess you would say.
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
They grabbed on there and started yelling, please don't take it, please, please. And the robber just stopped and got out of the car and ran away. I was like, damn, that worked.
I would be traumatized, yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like a torrential downpour of guilt that overcame them. Like, oh my God, this person needs this car more than I do. What am I doing?
Torrential downpour of diarrhea in their pants, I think.
Yeah, or were they like, oh my God, this demon woman is attached herself to her car and is never letting go.
Yeah, whatever conviction you had in the moment where you're like, I'm stealing a car, the ice in your veins has thawed fast.
Please, I need it.
You just gotta make sure you don't stop too quickly because she's tumbling off the front of that thing. But yeah, back to the review. I honestly, props to the office worker who hung up. The receptionist who had the gall, the gonads to just like, I've said everything I can say, and I'm not gonna play this game anymore.
Yeah, more power to her. Just
because, yeah, I'll get phone calls at my office, and it's like there are some questions you ask that I'm only gonna say one thing to.
Yeah.
I can say it about 8 different ways, but it's not going to change the unfortunate answer I have. And I'm trying to be as nice as I can. I want to cut through red tape for you if I can, but that's not the situation we're in right now.
No, she said it like it is. She didn't want to hear this lady crying to her on the phone about something that wasn't going to change.
Also, you wear glasses and potentially contacts sometimes, maybe in your life you have.
I've tried them. I'm aware of their existence. Would
you ever be without like a spare pair of glasses somewhere?
No. Yeah, that's why I can relate and can't relate. I can relate because it's terrifying, the prospect of not being able to see for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
My life would be extremely debilitated without my glasses. I could barely function around the house without them. I can do just about everything but holding the phone a foot from my face and playing a phone game. That I can do pretty good. But on the other hand, yeah, that's why I got like, you know, my old pair is safe, is cleaned and safe in a hardwood little case, sitting chilling. I have one in my car and one in my room. Just so,
just
you know,
in case, yeah.
They're not the best glasses, but I will be able to get home. I will be able to get somewhere to get help if I lost my other ones, you know.
Yeah, that is just shocking. I've been blessed with pretty good eyesight, but I still can't imagine that you wouldn't. Or you throw them out? The glasses aren't cheap. Why would you get rid of them?
Right.
Ever?
I imagine everyone that is a contact wearer has the little on deck glasses, you know, for just such an occasion.
Yeah. Shocked.
Please, give me my contacts, please.
Oh, Linda.
I got a review that should heal us from all this moral ambiguity of these reviews. I have a review from Amazon for Tiger Balm Pain Relieving Ointment, a Sports Ultra 50 gram professional size. Sports Rub Ultra Strength Relief for Hand Arthritis Ultra.
I was gonna laugh about or ask about professional size, but then Sports Rub came in, and my mind is just there. This stuff smells like holy cow.
Yep,
folks, if you've never smelled some Tiger Balm, you haven't lived yet.
Yeah, this is like Super Saiyan. Icy hot. That's what I think of Tiger Balm as.
Yes.
Yeah, and I used some the other day, and I was like, "There's got to be funny reviews for this little hell in a bottle." And I found one from David Nunez. He titles his review, "Have you ever wanted to feel hell freeze over?" He writes, "Let me start by saying this stuff works like magic. Sore muscles get absolutely obliterated by this stuff. 1, maybe 2 applications on a real sore muscle, and the job is done. That being said, Tiger Balm hates you. It wants you to know that it hates you. You put it on and it's pleasant at first. Don't be deceived. It's going to fix you whether you like it or not. It's like if you bullied Icy Hot, so it got its uncle, who's been to jail a few times, to come after you. 10 out of 10. A little goes a long way. 5 stars."
David Nunez. I know a David Nunez. I wonder if that's him.
Yeah, I see. He write funny tiger. He used Tiger Balm and capable of fighting a funny review.
He was funny. We were both percussionists in a high school band. He was a thrower on the track team. I was a sprinter jumper, but we got along.
I feel like you do percussion in high school band. You got to have kind of a sense of humor.
Gotta have a sense of humor. Yeah, yeah. But he ain't wrong about any of that.
Mm-mm.
Some of the guys, though, I don't know if you heard tell of this tactic. You put the Tiger Balm on, and then you get a wet washcloth, and you put it over.
I've never done this. Is this like an activator? Is it a torture device?
Yeah, I don't really know what the concept, what the thought process is. If it is like an activator or like a hot box thing, or if it just spreads it out. Or maybe it's like the same phenomena where you have the minty gum and you take that ice cold water sip and it just spreads like Greek fire.
When I'll describe my experience using it the other night. I had the worst kink in my neck. It's still sort of there, but thanks to Tiger Balm, I'm feeling much, much better. It was just, one of those kinks that starts to go beyond the pressure point. My whole neck adjacent situation was wrecked because of this one stinking kink under my ear. My right shoulder hurt. I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta get some of this balm of the tiger. And I put a bunch on my neck and shoulders, and I felt it, but it wasn't going. You know what I mean? It was there. It was doing its thing, but it was not fully activated. Its hair did not grow 70 feet, Super Saiyan style. But and I put some on my wrists too, because being a 30-year-old nerd, my wrists are terrible. So I put some on there just for just the leftovers from the neck. I didn't want to waste all that in the kitchen sink. So I just was like, oh, I'll put the rest on my wrist. And my wrist, it started burning, but my neck didn't hurt. And I was like, and my neck didn't feel fiery, but my wrist did. And I was like, it's strange. I thought I put much more on my neck. Strange that my wrists are quote unquote activated already. And then I just started sweating profusely from my neck. Freakishly, my neck and shoulders just started pouring water.
Yeah, it internalizes. And suddenly you don't feel like yourself in that part of your body anymore.
Right. There were all kinds of chemical reactions going on underneath my skin I was not a privy to. There's a localized sauna happening on the back of my neck. I was just sweating it out. And it never got too hot burny, but it did, I felt like my muscles sweating was just as much indicator that I was working as anything. And then I woke up and, felt so much better. Probably going to put some more on tonight though. Round 2.
That second application.
Yep, that I feel it's a whole ritual too. I gotta take my shirt off, but I want to have the sweater nearby because I know there's gonna be a strange heat chill situation going on. I just want to cover it up with the hoodie. I don't want the Lord to see what I'm doing to the body He gave me. So and then I gotta make sure my doorknob's open, I don't want to get any on the doorknob.
Oh, no.
Too much. I put it on. I'm all naked like a Greek wrestler. I'm fucking slathering grease on myself. I'm like triple checking not to get on any on my face. Or because even if you like itch your nose, then you got spicy nose.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around with that.
Yeah, so you get it on, and you gotta go wash your hands, and you gotta wash your hands like 3 times, and then even then you're still waiting like 20 minutes before you rub your eyes.
Yeah, I went on WikiHow. They've got all different ways to use tiger balm. There is, in fact, a WikiHow image of a young lady applying it to her forehead.
Her forehead.
To ease forehead and temples to ease headaches.
You know what? I bet that works.
I bet it's also like dunking your head in ice. Like, I've used peppermint oil on the temples, and even that is a bit intense.
Yeah, but there's headaches where I would resort to that, right? Like, I get a lot of sinus headaches, and you can feel that it's just like a tension in the muscles in your face, kind of.
Yeah.
That would probably rip those right up. You ever, I've heard some people, you get a little tummy ache, you can put some on your gooch. You'll feel better. That is a lie. Do not do that. I'm always so afraid of these sensitive areas. Even like the bottom of I put some on the top of my feet and my ankles sometimes. But I'm like, I dare not put them on the bottom of the foot. I would... who knows what would happen? I might get superpowers or something.
Or you can't walk for a day.
Yeah, or I just picture it like absorbing up into my body and growing through my veins like some sort of tree symbiote.
No, those old wives' tales. Put a slice of onion in your socks and it'll turn black. It'll take the impurities out of you. Sue, what?
I want those impurities. I need to keep those in me.
That's where my strength comes from. That's all that's holding me up is the impurity and the sin.
Right. You take that away. It's not good for me, but I do rely on it. If you take it away, I would just like I would be like Spider-Man in Endgame, dude. I would just turn to dust. Oh man, I don't feel so good. Except there'd be nothing but a pile of tiger balm there, stinking up the place.
Oh man, that's some ripe stuff.
Ripe tiger balm. All this being said, I stand by this hellish product.
Yeah.
I've talked about a lot before, like I like products and flavors that wage war upon you actively when you use them. When like a flavor hurts. Like when something's so sour it hurts. That's where I'm there. When I get a massage so wicked that I want my arm to fall off, that's a great massage.
When the wasabi is like just like 2 tongs ripping your nose out. Yeah, man.
When you feel like you're being mummified. Like your 5th grade idea of what a mummification is.
Right.
That's good. When you eat that hot and sour soup and there's more snot in your vicinity than soup. That's a good soup.
Yeah, that's good soup.
I'm 6 pounds lighter, all in snot and sweat after drinking that.
Good God.
Okay. I think we can take a little break.
Let's do. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to 5-star review, the board game, the game that no one on Earth owns except for me.
Last time, it wasn't as easy as the first time. That's what I remember.
I wasn't super discerning in the cards. I was somewhat discerning in the cards I picked, because some of them are just so dang easy. As like the one answer is good, but obviously it's going to be the one that makes sense. Some of those dang questions. 5-star review is a Trivial Pursuit esque party game. We're featuring people answering questions about reviews from different categories and stuff. We're not doing that because this is a podcast, so I'm just reading questions from each category. Get with the program. I'm gonna go in color order, starting with the red card: facts and stats. This question: the Queen James Bible, edited to prevent homophobic misinterpretation, was published in 2012. By 2020, what percentage of Amazon reviews gave it a 1 star? 22%, 52%, or 92%?
See, I was thinking it was high, but 92 is so high. Let's go with 92. I'm going to say
it. That is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Second guess. Second guess.
It's got to be 52.
It's
then.
52, yeah. Yeah.
Haters. I thought y'all were ready to be hating.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed in the haters out there.
If you're the thing that's most precious to you in the world, baby Jesus' Bible, has been adapted by some woke 2012 wokers.
You mean someone who wasn't there translated this and into their own interpretation? That's never happened with the Bible before.
Yeah, not on my watch.
The Bible was written in English for English speakers. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me actually. I'll see if I can pull up a quick review, just because I got the Amazon.
Now you're curious.
Queen James Bible hardcover. I bet it is. Oh, that's pretty sick. Actually, it's got the cross on it, but it's a cross of rainbows. Which is pretty cool.
Pretty nice.
Pretty cool. It's got 640 ratings. Not that many, if I'm going to be honest.
Which one of the apostles did they make gay?
I don't know.
Judas is the easy answer, but that's no fun, is it?
44% 5 stars, 45% 1 stars. Everything else is 5%, 3%, 4%.
Yeah. The battle. The struggle. Rages on.
I want to hear somebody rage about it.
Yeah, of course.
Let me see those 1 stars. Okay, that's a... Bible, I'm so over you. I got this because I'm gay, mainly as a funny thing to have on the shelf, but also because I thought, hey, why not give the Bible another read? That's an interesting thought to have. But I really felt the editors did a crappy job of making their changes and rationalizing them. Interesting. In some passages, they made it kind of not an abomination. The bottom line is, keep reading the Bible, idiots. It keeps you from being too evil, I guess. Interesting. It's
a segment worthy chapter of Amazon, perhaps.
Yeah. We'll round back to that. Next, we got the orange card, historical howlers. Questions from history. Which Beatles song did John Lennon dismiss as granny music? A, Hey Jude. B, Obla Di Obla Da. C, Yesterday.
Would he hate on Hey Jude? He did not write Hey Jude. Hey Jude was a solo affair by Mr. McCartney.
Mr. McCartney.
And it was a song to John Lennon's son or daughter, I forget, about not being so sad about Mr. Lennon's divorce.
Oh.
So if he called that one granny music, that would be very fucked up. So I'm going to say Yesterday.
I'm sorry.
It was Obla Di?
It's Obla Di, and really? I agree with that. Some weird, that's a weird song. I don't know if I call it granny music, but that's a weird
Sure.
song.
I just thought it was fun. Maybe a fun grandmother song. I can see that.
Gibberish.
Sure. But Beatles have all kinds of those songs that are just
That's
stupid.
true.
It's
That's
a fucking raccoon one.
Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, the hammer.
There's this. Okay. We don't need to get into this. A yellow card, mystery basket. I don't remember what that's supposed to indicate.
It's a basket of mysteries.
What product was being condemned in this negative review? That's the mystery. Quote, there was a fire in my building and I slept through it. A fire alarm. B, earplugs. C, a mattress.
Earplugs.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
It's a mattress?
It's a mattress.
Oh, because the mattress is so good. Okay, I got you. I am privy.
You got it. You caught up.
Yep. It's like, why would a mattress be sound canceling?
Yeah.
That's was my thought.
Slept so dang good, they didn't even know.
Right. Wrong logic.
Green card, fill the blanks. What words are missing from this review of a restaurant? You order, you take a nap, you go to the beach, get your college diploma, and then come back to still wait for your food. It's slower than blank. A, the second coming. B, winter. C, the correctional system.
The correctional system's the only funny answer, so I'm going to go with that one.
You got it. I wish I knew what that was for. But who cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
Blue card time.
Man, if we design this board game, it would be bitchin'. I feel like they got to get us on this.
We put some QR codes on like every single card.
Oh,
so you can look it up.
Now we're talking, bro.
Go straight to the source. It
ain't legit unless you can source it. All ours are fucking sourced. You can Google them bitches right up. I'm telling you.
We're not faking this stuff. Finally, blue card, the 1-star wonders. Which movie got this 1-star review? I've got a 42-inch LCD TV with Blu-ray, and it's the business. I don't expect to have to watch black and white films on it. A, The Artist. B, Casablanca. C, Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Man, oh yes, I finally got my 52-inch screen, super surround bound, ultra HD. What film am I gonna work that sucker out? I think I'm gonna go with Schindler's List.
Yeah, a couple notes on that. Yes, it's in black and white. Also, not really a munching popcorn type movie. Have I told
the old time when I was watching Schindler's List, the only thing I was thinking of was, wow, I wish this popcorn had more butter. Munch, 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 munch.
Have I told my Schindler's List story on this? On this little podcast.
So. What a great genre of story.
Yeah, I don't have many. It's just one story. When I was in high school, at the high school girlfriend's house, I don't know what compelled us to do so, but we decided we would watch Schindler's List. So we watched it. It was like a couple hours long. Thought, okay, that was cool. That was good. We went to put the disc back in the case. We saw there was another disc in the case. Put it in and realized we'd watched the second half of the movie first. So we saw, some hardships, but then eventually a happy ending.
Right, everyone's going good.
Do you want to try and watch the beginning? Oh, no. Don't make that mistake. It was as if it wasn't uplifting or a good time. Watching it in reverse order, not recommended.
Yeah, for any Zoomers or anyone not movie type who don't know, Schindler's List is about the Holocaust. The Holocaust, everybody.
4 hours of Holocaust action.
4 hours of pure, unbridled Holocaust tragedy. Well, the second half, isn't too bad.
Oh, it's 3 hours, 15 minutes. Excuse me.
Anything else you want to grill me on, Chief?
No, we're good here.
Oh, we're all grilled out. What was I? 3 out of 5 there?
2 or 3 out of 5. I'll give you half points. So.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a passing score.
That's what I'm going for. Nothing beats that sweep I had the first time.
That was unreal.
I just thought this game's easy. They didn't release this game because it was too easy, these test questions. But no, I just luck of the draw that time. Beginner's luck there.
That is right.
You know what else is right? This Amazon review for a bottle opener, LeMay Tech upgraded beer bottle opener with magnet, beer, gifts for men, husbands, dad, boyfriend, silver. What it doesn't mention is it is in the shape of Thor's hammer.
Okay, cool.
Yep, it's a bottle opener. The head of the hammer has the opener in question.
Huh.
Jacob S. writes, what a cool product. This is very fun for personal or gift idea. It came well packaged and in a great shape. The opener works well. It feels sturdy enough, but, to me, seems like it could break if not used right, or maybe if you had one too many and think you're Thor and chuck it across the room. The magnet is strong enough, but I do wish it was a little stronger. 4 stars.
That is such a plight. Weak magnets there's a lot of dissatisfaction going on in the world today, but weak magnets.
You can't be bothered, huh?
I don't know. It's just like, I can identify with it. Okay, I can see that it's working, but I wish it were working a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
Man.
What are we going to do about this weak magnet epidemic we're going through?
I don't know. Mine for magnets? That's a part of science I probably should understand a bit better, but I don't.
Are you saying increase child labor to mine for more magnets?
Well, really, I guess all you need to do is hold a big magnet over the ground and the sucker should just come burrowing up.
To find more strong magnets, we need the strongest magnet.
And then it's just a one and done. If the Earth's core is a little destabilized,
Hey, welcome to Matt's Magnets, the only magnets that are so strong you're going to get more magnets than you ever wanted in the first place.
Take one step to the left, please.
Our store is a mobile store. We are driving around the highway 70 miles an hour constantly because if we stand still, we will unearth the Earth's crust.
Bicycles and things are just floating through the air behind. Step on it, Chuck.
Just sort of a Katamari Damacy
yeah.
ball going across the U.S., gathering magnets and cars and trucks.
Retainers.
With that note, do you have a review?
I do. I got something to take us just way away from that. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to go with this one because I'm looking at it. This is an Amazon review for, I want the full name here, for Boise Salt Company Prague Powder No. 1 Premium Pink Curing Salt 4-ounce resealable pouch.
I was wondering what the fuck is Prague powder, but it's pink. It's that pink curing salt stuff.
Curing salt. D. Maylath titles their review "Used to make corned beef," and they write, "Used as it might be bad for you. Not sure how much to use. I used it in the meat water mix, and the corned beef was delicious with the pickling spices too. I hope I did not harm my body from it." 5 stars.
She is really so scared of this product she bought.
Those upward intonations were questions. There are a lot of questions in this.
No, I think that's exactly how she meant it to be intonized. I feel so bad because she's so scared, but I'm also so impressed she was so brave. If I was that scared of a food, I wouldn't eat it.
Oh, she went for it.
She had to take every bite like Superman facing down the fucking...
Big old bowl of kryptonites.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine. If I'm iffy on some food, I'm just... No, I don't...
Yeah, it's not often that I have genuine concern about whether or not something is going to harm me if I eat it.
The other day I had a hot sub sandwich from Quick Trip.
Oh,
the gas station.
Yeah.
And after I ate it, I looked at the nutritional value and noticed there was 70% daily recommended value salt. If I had seen that before, I probably wouldn't have partaken. But afterwards, I did not fear. I did not write questions in review form on their website. I just thought, that's too much salt. I'm probably not going to get that again.
Yeah. Drink some water.
I didn't go, was it okay for me to eat that?
Should I have done that?
No, the answer is no, that's not great. But yeah, let me drink some water and make sure I don't
make it a habit.
Fast food later or something, right?
I think part of it is just that there's the almost alchemical process that goes into making corned beef.
Right. It's not the standard thing, like,
it's not getting a cheeseburger. With extra
you think
bacon.
Of salt and meat, you put a bunch of salt on the meat, and then you sort of use it to crisp-fry it. But you're kind of just putting very alchemical. It's just like potion ingredients. Eye of newt.
Red peppercorn.
Shank of pig.
Stir it. Too fast.
Do you like corned beef?
I do like corned beef. I prefer like actual thick cut corned beef, like you have on St. Patty's Day.
Right. You don't want that fake deli meat ass.
I've shaved many like deli meats these days, like roast beef, shaved all thin.
Sure.
That grosses me the heck out.
I do like a thinly sliced like chicken sandwich.
Chicken or turkey, I am fine with. Ham,
sure.
I can party with. But yeah, when it's like thin beef, man.
Is it the flappiness? The sort? It looks like a skin flap, right?
Yeah.
It looks like
yeah.
Doesn't look like a nice cut of steak.
You put that in my mouth.
No, it's funny that you say that because I hate corned beef is like deli meat, but I love it like you said, traditionally in a stew-like form.
Mama.
I need the meat to be hot and wet is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're wriggling. This episode was pretty wriggling. I think we should finish her out. Whoa! Thanks for listening to ReviewParty.com, episode 149. Next week is 150. What? Well, we probably just will quit before that.
Yeah.
But if we don't, new episodes every Tuesday. That's right. Hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. If you'd like to send in a funny review like one of the ones we've read, send it into reviewparty.com at gmail.com. Include your name because we'd love to throw you credit for that puppy.
If you want to reach out to us or send a review by some other mechanical means, you can find us on social media at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok. Send us things there. Follow us there. Enjoy the content that has been posted for the past 3 almost years there. Or you can do the same thing on Twitter at reviewpartypod. If you're like, that seems like a bit too much of a commitment for this little fella, that's okay, little fella. Don't worry about it. You can go to reviewparty.com. That's our website on the internet browsers. And there's a whole host of fun and interesting things to see there, like all the episodes, many listening platforms, the likes of which you've never even heard.
Definitely haven't heard of all those fucking places that have picked up our podcast.
The New York Podcasting Association, yeah, that geek. I'm so sorry. The blog where reviews are written about all the time in some way, shape, or form. there's other stuff there. If you're willing to, work on the relationship between you and the website, you'll find those
I've got it
things.
on good authority that some of those blog posts are popping off. You might want to get in on the blog situation while the getting's good, gamer, before the masses are tearing it apart, leaving heinous comments.
Yeah, or I mean, if you want to leave a heinous comment, just banter it. Banter if you want. We'll banter back, baby.
Yeah, leave a heinous comment, but make it at least a little funny.
Yeah, please. I need something to get through the day.
Please,
Mercy!
Please have mercy!
You can also sign up for the After Party Review newsletter. That's just like a little email that pops up in your email once a week on Tuesday. Lets you know what's going on with us on here, and it's I don't know.
Matt will let you know how he's feeling that day.
I will.
Whenever he's like, shit, I got to sit down and write this review. However write this little newsletter. However he's feeling that moment will come out in the prose, and I take great joy in that.
Thank you.
Nosebleeds, they did our theme song, Bread for Breakfast. Well, they did the song, and then we asked, hey, that song rules. Can we use it for our theme song?
Yeah.
They're very cool and nice and said, yeah, sure. You can find more of their songs on Spotify, for example. Just search Nosebleeds, one word. I have a review to finish us out. It gave me a little tickle. I hope it tickles you right back, you little freak. It is from Amazon for the television show Workaholics, Season 1. Brian Fairs titles their review 3 stars. They write, "This is a good show. The humor is funny." 3 stars.
You're doing something right if your humor's funny.
That's what we're going for every week.
Yep.
Some funny humor. It just sounds stupid to say. Your humor is so funny. Your funny is so humor. Okay.